What's up, bro? So here what I want to talk about is actually debriefing and breaking down your night. So I want you to listen to this every night after you have a session of gaming, a session of speaking to girls, okay? After you've spoken to girls in the day, at night, whether this is in your car, whether it's on a couch at your house, I want you to be listening to this. So let's crack right into it, okay? So the first thing I want to ask you is, how was your night or your day? Okay, your day session or your night. How was it? I want you to think for a bit. How was your overall session? Okay, and I'm actually giving you some time to think about it. Was it good? Was it bad? Describe it to me. Okay, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. I want you to actually describe to me how it went according to your mind, your thoughts, your emotions. Okay, so again, you can click pause if you're still thinking about it and kind of discussing it with yourself. Now I want you to think to yourself, what were some of the good things that you did? Some of the really, really good things. Okay, maybe you opened a lot. Maybe you escalated. Maybe you tried to do something new. Maybe you pushed your comfort zone. Okay, maybe you had something click. Maybe you said something that you realized was really good. Maybe you tried a new technique. What is it that you did really good? Okay, think about it. Click pause. I want you to really think about this. Okay, next, I want you to think, what did you do really badly? Okay, if there's a few things that you did really badly that you know you shouldn't have done, there's things that you shouldn't have said, there was techniques that you did really badly, there was an execution of things that you did wrong, okay, maybe you didn't open at certain points, your anxiety was really bad, your qualification, whatever, your cold reads, your teasing, all of it was really bad. Maybe those things that you did really badly. Okay, think about this. Click pause, and I want you to really think about this to yourself. Okay, so let's keep going. Now I want you to think, how well did you do your brief? Okay, so you've got your brief, and hopefully you had a brief. What was a brief? A brief is, what are you working on that night? So how well did you do it? Did you do what you should be doing? Did you do what you're supposed to be working on? Okay? According to your brief, according to your goal or your game plan, the things that you wanted to work on, how well did you do those things? Okay, what did you do right and wrong to do with that brief? Okay, now we're just looking at the brief. What did you do right and wrong to do with the brief? Okay, to do with the goal that you had, to do with what you're practicing, what you're trying. What did you right and wrong according to the brief? Okay, you can click pause. You can say it to yourself. You can think about it in your head. Okay, you can write it down. Now let's keep going. And again, make sure you're doing all these things. Make sure you either telling yourself, writing it down, because otherwise you're not going to get the benefits. Okay? Now I want you to think about, what did you learn from watching other people, or from watching other guys, from being in the venue, from seeing things happen, okay, from seeing random girls, from seeing guys interact with girls, from seeing your wingmen interact with girls, from seeing your wings do certain things? What did you learn? Okay, what did you learn from other people? Okay, think about this. Now I want you to think, what did you see from other people? It could be your wingmen, it could be random guys, it could be random things happening in the venue. What did you see that made you think that these guys or these random people are doing certain things wrong? So what do I mean by this? If you're watching a random guy, you're watching a wingman, what are they doing wrong? Okay? Really think to yourself, did you catch anything? Did you see anything that was wrong? Okay, you want to bring awareness. Okay, you won't always think about these things. Okay, click pause. Now let's keep moving on. Okay, now I want to ask you, how do you feel? How do you feel about your night or your day session? Okay, this isn't thoughts, this is feelings. How do you overall feel? What is your emotional state at the moment? Can you verbalize that to me? Okay, be 100% honest with yourself. Do you feel like a failure? Do you feel good? Do you feel happy? Do you feel sad? Do you feel frustrated? What is your overall emotional state? Okay, click pause. Say it to yourself, obviously. Think to yourself, write it down, whatever it is, and then click pause. Now I want to ask you, why? Why do you feel that emotion? Okay, why? Let's go a little bit deeper. Why do you feel whatever it is, sad, frustrated, angry, upset, like a failure, like a rejected person, like you're not good enough? Why do you feel this? Break it down, say it to yourself, write it down, okay? Say it to me, whatever it is. Why do you feel these emotions? Okay, really think about it and try really understand where these emotions are coming from. Okay, now let's move on. And I hope you're clicking pause and doing all of these things, okay, because that's where you're going to get the benefits. Now I want you to think, what are your overall goals? Your overall goals in this community, in this game, with women. What are your overall goals when it comes to this? Okay, what are your goals? Let's say it's getting a girlfriend, having a lot of sexual experiences, whatever it is. What are your goals? Okay, you've thought about it, you've said it to yourself. Okay, now for the next 20 seconds, I just want you to imagine yourself going out consistently and eventually over time. Okay, this could be a future that could be 3 years, 2 years, 1 year, 5 years, whatever it is. I want you to imagine yourself going out consistently and eventually, day by day, month by month, year by year, becoming that person who achieves these goals. I really want you to imagine this for at least another 30 seconds. You're putting in the work consistently, you're going out, you're taking action, and you're starting to achieve your goals. Okay. So, this process, I want you to go through all the time. I want you to go through this process after every session, after every gaming session, after every day, night session, whatever it is. Go through this process. If you don't remember all the questions, you play this every single time and you do it with me. Okay? I want you to always go through this process. What did we do? We first debriefed the interaction. We took all the learning lessons from it. Okay? Then we looked into our emotional state. We looked into our goals. We looked into that we can actually be the person that achieves those goals. Again, you don't want to leave a debrief on a negative note. You don't want to debrief your night and always feel like a failure. Okay, always feel bad. Okay, you want to bring it back and look at your overall goals and realize that you are on that trajectory. Okay, you are going there. You're on the path. Now this, if you debrief like this, okay, every session or every second session, whatever it is, you do this. This is how you're going to maximize your learning. And it's going to give you the right structure or system to keep benefiting from going out, taking action, and eventually actually becoming and getting to the point where you do and you are that person that is achieving the goals. It might take time, but it's a process, it's a journey.